Hello and welcome back to this small YouTube channel. I'm assuming that if you have clicked on this video, you are most likely interested in starting some kind of an online business, probably a service-based business. You have maybe even started already and you're looking to get your first clients online. And hopefully with this video and with the experience I have, I'll be able to help you in some way, and hopefully you'll get your first paying client for the service you're trying to provide and sell online. You probably have no idea who I am, so I'm just going to quickly introduce myself and tell you guys what I do. So, my name is Dominic. I'm 26 years old. I'm living in Croatia. If you don't know where that is, it's in Balkans. So it's basically in the middle of nowhere. And 6 years ago, I started my service-based business, online service-based business on accident. If you want, you can go and check it out. It's called Watch Design Studio. You can just type watchdesignstudio.com and you'll see what the business is about. But mainly, that business is a freelancing business where I sell my services, my watch design services to already existing watch brands and to people that are looking to start their own watch brand. And I've been running that business for almost 7 years now. And I'm not telling you that I'm the best in business and make so much fucking money and that everything I say is completely the best advice or something. But the main goal with this channel and the videos that I make is just to maybe help someone out start their own online business, and that's the whole goal. So what I'll be covering today in this video is how would I actually go about getting first clients for my online service-based business if I were starting from scratch. When you start your online business and you're looking to start, you really don't have anything to offer or prove to your clients you actually deserve their money. And they have no particular reason why they would pay you anything for your services because you don't have any testimonials from previous clients. You probably don't have any sort of portfolio or previous results that you have gotten for your clients. You don't have a big social media following for your company or for your online business. You probably don't have a very clear offer on what you exactly do. You probably don't have the best looking website. You probably don't have anything particularly good that you can offer to your potential clients, right? So the first thing, how I would be going about it is clearly determining what exactly are your values and what exactly you would be trying to sell to your potential clients and what exactly you would be solving for them. In my case, what I do is I have two ideal clients or two potential ideal clients, I would say, that I'm targeting when I'm trying to pitch them my services. So I offer watch design services, and my ideal clients are those that are looking to either start their first watch company or an existing watch company that is looking to expand their collection with new watch designs, right? And those are my two target audiences, right? Then you have to firstly ask yourself where exactly you would find those potential clients, right? For me, it's Instagram and Facebook. That's where most of the Facebook groups for watch brand owners, where they hang out, is mostly Facebook groups. Then you have a lot of different Instagram pages that revolve around micro brands, like small watch brands, which consist of my ideal clients. So it doesn't matter what exactly you sell, you would have to first determine where your potential clients are located, right? That's the first thing. Basically, define your ideal client. Who is your ideal client? So, for example, if you're designing websites, are you designing websites that are selling products for e-commerce stores? Are you designing websites for construction companies? Are you designing websites for people that are selling car parts? Are you designing websites for private medical practices? It doesn't matter. Firstly, you have to define your niche, right? And then when you have your defined niche, you have to see where exactly are the people that you're trying to target hanging out. And for me, as I've mentioned, it's either Instagram or Facebook. But that's where I'm finding my ideal clients. Then when you actually know where your ideal clients are hanging out, you have to pitch them your service. And as we've mentioned, when you're starting out, you really have nothing to offer them. You really don't have any values, any proof of work, any proof of previous results. You don't have anything of value to provide for them. So basically, what you have to do is create an offer where they don't have anything to lose. When you're already an established freelance business or a big online service-based business, you have proof of work, you have previous clients, you have previous results, you do have something behind you that's actually giving your potential clients trust, right? But when you're starting from zero, you don't have any of that. And that's why your offer that you'll be pitching to your potential clients has to have no downside for your ideal client. So the way I would be going about it, if I'm starting my online design business from scratch, firstly, what I do is just at home, I would be designing watches. I would be designing watches from scratch for my personal enjoyment. I would create an Instagram account, I would create a Behance account, I would create a LinkedIn profile, and I would just post as much work as I can to create some sort of portfolio, right? Just so whenever I go to the ideal client and pitch them my services, they have some sort of work that they can see and check out and what exactly is that you're doing. The offer that you'll be pitching to your ideal clients has to have no downside for them. So firstly, of course, you're going to try and build your portfolio, even though it doesn't really matter at the beginning, because if you have no previous testimonials or previous clients that you have worked with, they won't trust you at all, almost. So basically, saying once again, your offer has to have no downside for them. So if I was, for example, a website designer, I would just pick my ideal client. I would found their company online. I would found their website. I would see what issues their website has, and I would just for free create a website for them. And only after I've done the free work upfront, I would go to them, I would send them an email, which would basically, I'm going to talk about that as well, but basically, I would just do a free work upfront. So whenever you're reaching out to them, make sure you already have something that you can show them. And all of the things that I'm saying here maybe don't have a clear connection to one another. I'm not sure. But basically, if I was reaching to someone, you have to put yourself in their shoes. If someone that you don't know, that doesn't have any proof of work, is reaching out to you and telling you, hey, I've seen your website, I could do a better website for you guys. You only have to pay me this amount of money, but I can't show you any previous results that I have for my previous clients. I don't have any work to show you. Well, like, why would they give you money? You're just never gonna get a client that way. But then you have a second scenario in which what you can do is, as I've said, you find their company online. You create, if you're a website designer, you create a completely new website for them, which looks extremely stunning. And then you go to them and tell them, hey guys, I really don't want to bother you, but I'm trying to start my website design business, and I have created a free website for you guys. And here is the link to the website. If you want, you can check it out. If you like the website, we can work together and incorporate it for you guys, and I'll do that completely for free. What I want to tell you guys is that doing free work at the beginning is something that you'll have to accept, because doing free work at the beginning doesn't mean that you won't get paid, because testimonials that you'll get at the beginning when you do free work is much more important than actually getting the money, right? And the thing is, what I've done plenty of times when I was reaching out to brands, what I was doing is taking one watch that they have and completely redoing the design and making it better and making new color variations for them. And then I went to them, presented the design, made a clear PDF with the specifications and everything for their new watch, even if they didn't know who the fuck I am. I just went to them, hey guys, I own this business, watchdesignstudio.com. I, for fun, created this new design for you guys. If you want to use it, it's completely up to you. But I just wanted to show it to you guys and see what you think of the design. And if you like it, I can provide you with all the 3D files, all the technical drawings, and you can just send it straight to the factory. And do you know what happened most of the times? Most of the times when I actually intended to do the free work, I got paid. Because when I went and have done the free work for someone else, I made sure that the work was completely like the best I could do. And most of the times they ask me how much do I charge for the design that I have already created because it was so good. So free work doesn't mean that you won't get paid. Because most of the time, what you would just do is send them a free website, or as I did, send them a free watch design. And most of the time they will, if the work is good, they will like it so much that they will give you a testimonial and they will give you a tip. So you will get paid. And with the free work that you will be doing, what you will get is a testimonial, which is a lot more important at the beginning than the actual money, because the money that you will get at the beginning is like basically meaningless. When I started my watch design business, I was getting 50 to 100 bucks, 150 bucks per design. And now I charge $3,000 minimum for a watch design service. So you see what I'm talking about. Just make sure whenever you do free work, make sure it's the best work that you can do for someone. And that's the way I would be going about getting my first clients if I were starting a business, an online service-based business from scratch. Doesn't matter which sort of business it is, you can always find a work that you can do for free for your ideal client. And believe me, that will get you paid at the end. And that, even though it doesn't seem like the best way, I personally think this is the best way to get clients in 2025, 2026. And it will just show to your ideal clients that the first thing you're thinking about is their needs and not the needs of you getting the money, if that makes sense. So hopefully this will help you out in some way. There is probably a lot of different online advice that you'll be able to find from different people telling you different ways of getting their first clients. But this is the way that I have gotten my first clients as well. So this is what I recommend doing, and this is just what worked for me. So yeah, and another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys, whenever you already have some sort of portfolio, you can create it either on Instagram, Behance, LinkedIn, doesn't really matter. I personally just use Instagram, and I also have a website. You can go and check it out, watchdesignstudio.com. Nothing special, but I do have a website and I link my portfolio directly to Instagram. So whenever you have a website, you just seem a little bit more professional than someone without a website, right? And then when you actually start getting your clients, most of the time you will be providing services to a very niche group of people. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if it's marketing, if it's SEO optimization, doesn't matter if it's graphic design work, logo design, watch design, as I do, website design, doesn't really matter what are you doing. Is it engineering services or anything, architectural services, anything, basically whatever you're doing. Always, always, always try and over deliver. Because over delivering will make sure that the word of mouth is good. And what do I mean by word of mouth? That is the best form of marketing in my opinion, right? Because if you go and check out my Instagram for my business, I have like 900 followers, but I have so many clients I can't even count, right? Because I'm the only one in my business. I do have a contractor that I outsource like video animations and stuff like that we do. But basically, word of mouth is the best form of online marketing. Because if you're like over deliver to first client, if the work is so good, they will tell a lot of other people in their industry about you and what sort of services you have provided to them, and that it was great. And then they will tell maybe two people, and then those two people will tell two people, and that it's just exponential marketing. It's slow, of course, like online service-based business growth is slow overall, but yeah, that is just what I wanted to say. And yeah, that's it for this video. Take care and ciao.